Look at him. He's just.
You're just a kissy person. Are you a kissy? Are you a kissy lovey person? Are you? Are you a kissy lovey person? Yeah. You like people?
Yeah, I noticed after the initial swarm of puppies, he stayed with me. Oh. Oh, those are the girls?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just eliminate them.
But still. Oh my God, they're so cute. They're all so cute.
Yeah, beautiful.
They're so cute.
Such a sweetheart. Are you a sweetheart? Yeah.
So Sully's a digger.
Oh, geez. I've rescued more toads out of his pen.
Oh.
He'll get his toad down in a hole and be barking at it.
Oh.
But he's a digger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll dig and dig.
Well, I love both the parents. I love every one of the puppies.
Yeah,
That's what makes it so hard to figure out
sure.
Yeah.
which one.
Of these guys, who do you think is the most assertive, like among his companions, or is it hard to judge?
Liney's pretty assertive.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, anytime I've been in the pen with him, he's usually
You may go in if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
pull the right there. There's a gate.
it's really
And
bad.
this is just a makeshift thing. You want to
I'll go around and call him. Otherwise they'll swarm him.
I'm here.
They like Maryland.
Just pull it out that way and I'll go over here and call him. Puppy, come. Puppy, come. Good boys and girls.
They
Oh,
do.
you're boys.
They do alert to the you coming into it.
I'll stay out here for.
You sure?
Yeah.
You should see if Maryland calls from the house. I've had them out here. We open up the gate, she calls, and they know they're going to
It's like
get a brown mob.
yeah, like a little swarm of puppies. Just
There's 5 of them. Is there?
Yes, yes.
You're still. Oh, you have 5 boys?
5 boys.
yeah, they took in the females inside. Did you notice?
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I think maybe I thought there was only going to be a choice of 4.
4, yeah.
Oh, it would have
Because
been.
you would have had a pick of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
those
the one guy decided on a Boykin because he didn't have to travel to get it. He was from Arkansas. But now he's second guessing himself because he looked into their bloodlines and he found out there's top American Water Spaniels on both sides. So, and he's a huge hunter. So
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the bloodlines of these dogs
Yeah.
have top.
yeah,
hunters?
Sully's brother is taking field
points away.
points away from everybody, but the guy won't take the points because he just wants
boy.
to hunt.
There's the
And
boy.
Maggie-
There's the daddy. Oh, he's a jumper. You're a good baby. Oh, we love you. You're a good boy,
The
Sully.
guy called me last night. I know I'm not
Top on the list.
top on the
anymore.
list anymore, but do you have any left? He said he said I've got an appointment with the vet Friday.
Yeah.
He said I'll know a lot more by the end of Friday.
His
He says,
his new puppy Boykin had allergies.
big time.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
I don't know if I can put up with that for 14 years.
Mm.
He said the breeder said he'd take the puppy
Take the
back.
puppy back.
Yeah, it's just a hard deal.
It's hard. He has 4 young daughters and they're attached.
Yeah, and the youngest daughter's down.
Oh, wow.
And he used to hunt Chesapeakes, which are about a 90-pound dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why he downsized
Yeah.
them.
Well, you get some of the. I think from a hunter standpoint, you get some of the qualities of a Chessie and this
Yeah.
dog. I mean, they're an
Absolutely.
ancestor breed. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I've seen Boykins, and from a hunting standpoint, just remembering from when I would go with my dad and my grandpa hunting, some of the Boykins, I think, if you were doing more upland game, they're leggier. They're lighter boned and leggier. Some of them.
Okay.
Okay.
But from what I've seen of Boykins, there's a lot more variability
Oh.
from one dog to another. At least that's my
Okay.
limited
Okay.
experience out and about around the Milwaukee area.
Okay.
There's a couple of huge dog parks where you do get to.
Oh.
It's fun because you get to see
Yeah.
a variety.
You get the whole
And I've
thing.
seen some beautiful Boykins, but I don't know. The American Water Spaniel for me is the. Oh, look at this! Look at our guy here. You like shoelaces.
Yeah,
You're an
they kind of all
investigator
do.
person.
And they like the strap on the back of Crocs.
Yeah.
What do you call this guy, Brownie? Is it
That one's a tan.
Stan?
No, Sherman.
Sherman.
Sherman. Okay,
That's
Sherman, because he's a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
our brother-in-law wanted to name them all after tanks.
Oh,
No, that's not
Oh.
our choice, but temporarily we can call him Sherman.
well, I like his coat, at least at this point. But I think they're all kind of going to take after their dads.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to tell you a story about a male that went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The guy flew up, got him, picked him up, got him home, and at 10 weeks, you know better than I do, but on the video,
Well, he was coming and sitting, and he kind of knew most of that when he left here.
yeah,
See, he's relaxed when you hold him.
He would wait
Be a relaxing
down and place.
in place.
Oh, wow.
At 10 weeks, and
Yeah.
the little guy was just, he sent a video that was just fantastic. And then he sent a picture later on.
Instead of wriggling away, he's interested in, you know,
Yeah.
he's staying connected. He doesn't have any white. They're all very, very nice in terms of not having any, you know,
Yeah.
any undue amounts of white.
Yeah.
Sherman's got
Yeah,
a little bit
Sherman
of chesty.
does, and there's
but-
two other ones that do. Last litter, nobody, one of them had 2 white hairs, and
Yeah.
then the rest were just totally brown.
Tim, you tell your story.
Oh, he had that 10 weeks. He had that thing to sit down, wait, and place. And that the little guy ran over and sat down on a certain rug. That's where he was supposed to be when he was put in the place.
Uh-huh.
At 10
Place.
weeks.
Oh, that's a neat training. I
Yeah.
never thought of training them to do that.
Yeah.
We didn't either.
And somebody else told us that they did that.
They did
too.
the same thing.
Same thing, you know, because they had multiple dogs, and they each one was. When they said place, the dog knew where he was supposed to be. And like they'd be put into a place command if somebody knocked at the door. That sort of thing.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And later on he sent a picture of Charlie. Pete. And Pete was going through that ugly stage.
Oh,
Oh, he had these hairy, my sister calls them legworms.
legworms. Maggie had that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
They were
like,
fuzzy, and
Yeah.
he had the top knot going, that looks like Louis, and oh, that poor thing.
he just looked pretty,
You're embarrassed almost.
yeah, we're going, oh.
We emailed him and said, he will get rid of it.
We saw the picture and I go, oh, Richard, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they get a stage of their growth where Chewy calls them monster trucks because you got the cab and body,
Yeah.
and then you got these big wheels
Yeah.
in the form of their gangly legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Wow.
You got needle
Oh,
claws.
yeah, just
Yeah.
this last
Yeah.
week, they're just horrible.
Wow. Well, these 3 are really engaging with us.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
they've
the
got a
other
hand to
two.
chew on.
Yeah.
And these two are kind of more.
Kind of
A
quieter.
little more independent, a little watchful. Those guys way over there.
Sherman. Do you know your name, Sherman? Oh, you pooping? Is it poopy time? Yeah, you busy? You busy person?
There's one going to Arizona, a male going to Arizona. A guy lost his wife, so
Aw.
his daughters are buying him a.
Oh.
And
And
they're all coming up tomorrow morning.
yeah, it started out, it was going to be
Dad, daughter, and
in
son-in-law.
son-in-law. Then all of a sudden it turned into all of her sisters,
One of the husbands.
one of the husbands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
And
hopefully
their
that'll
sister
be
and
a
Yeah, and they're just
healing
having a good time. They're supposed to
event
be here
for
about
everybody.
8 o'clock
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You have something to hold.
Yep.
Yeah, and he had American Water Spaniels when he was a kid.
And he called them American cockers. American cockers? Cocker?
American Spaniel. American Spaniel, he forgot the word
Oh, the
water.
bottom.
Oh, look at how
Oh, I
submissive this one is. Oh, the red one. They're so cute.
Maybe it was American Water Cocker Spaniels, but as soon as
That one
she
too.
showed him a picture, he goes, that's what I have.
That's what I have, yeah. Oh, I have, you know, Charlie is kind of a prototype. He's a smaller version. And most of Paul's dogs, I mean, I wonder if he's looking at yours because he wants to go a little bigger. Because, you know, Charlie is short-legged, you know, but he's a beautiful, we have pictures of him if you're interested,
Yeah.
but, you know, just to see an example of what Paul's producing, because we've run into a few other little brownies dogs, and they look a lot like Charlie.
Okay.
And they're all wonderful dogs, but they're shorter legs. Yeah. And these I like the
Sully's are shorter than Maggie's. Maggie's
Yeah.
delicate.
yeah. She's.
Sully's a tank.
But look how they settle down once they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys don't settle
It was
down.
funny, right after she whelped, I had my glasses off.
Yeah.
She took one look at me.
Oh.
I put my glasses on.
Everything's
Everything
okay.
was fine after that.
Yeah, they don't like, or at least Charlie doesn't like hats and sunglasses.
Yeah.
If people have their face too obscured, the masks haven't been really good for him. I mean, he's fine. He
Yeah.
doesn't overdo it. But like, if somebody wants to greet him, then he
Right.
expects to be able
To see their
to
eyes.
to
and-
see their
Yeah.
eyes
To
and
read
read
'em.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're all. I mean, I don't know. We're not going to go wrong.
No, we're not gonna go wrong.
I just love. I think I probably have cast the same vote as you. I mean,
Okay.
I like this one's like shoelaces.
Oh.
You're a shoelacer.
You have to shuffle when you walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it the puppy shuffle. Don't want to step on anybody, so you just.
And this, Sherman's got a really great go-getter temperament too. So, we forgot to ask you, and we called what you're feeding him and what we should buy to transition.
We have
him.
that written down for you.
Oh,
Okay.
It's,
Great.
Purina all ages.
Oh, all right. That's the kind of brand we have for Charlie right
Oh,
now.
great. You're all set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Purine Propline, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
It's a puppy show. Well, it's not. It's all ages.
All ages.
All ages.
All ages.
Maggie's on the puppy.
You're not doing. You're giving Maggie puppy chow
Yeah.
for a little more
Yeah.
Yeah.
nourishment.
Yeah, they want you to all the way through the pregnancy and through the nursing. They
Mm-hmm.
want them on puppy chow.
Wow, this is awesome.
One guy over here who's Mr.
Yeah, I was wondering where is the other guy? He's
Black collar.
he's
Oh, that's black?
black.
He's a little standoffish.
Yeah. Does he get crowded out by?
No,
his,
no, he stands up for himself.
He's like way over there in that
He's
little
a
corner.
He likes to be by himself. Yeah. And that was Sully as a puppy. He'd take or leave people. And he's still that way. If he has his nose down to
Little
her.
hidden guy there.
Yeah, if he's got a nose full of scent, the hearing aids are turned off.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at these guys. They've already done some work. You've done some work. You crazy thing. You're a crazy dog.
Puppy.
Okay, so I really like this.
And he's the one that normally doesn't do that.
He
Oh,
normally
really?
doesn't.
It's the
No.
others. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been the. Yeah,
He
that's.
must like the scent.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you smell like Charlie.
Probably does.
Yeah.
Probably does.
Yeah.
I really like this too. Isn't that dramatic?
That's so tough.
I like how Limey's more gentle and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Limey's.
He's
Good
got
to
been
spread.
there.
Yeah.
Who's the?
Not that Limey has a lot of confidence too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
True. He's a very confident dog. Yeah. Yeah, Randy, you're trailing some laces.
Oh, you said the magic word.
Yeah.
Our place, if they won't come when you're calling them, you go, it's SUPPER time.
Oh,
They
yeah.
come out running.
We've got
The adult dogs, yeah.
One night, we had all the pups in the
Oh,
house.
yeah, thank goodness.
Maggie's in the house. Louis is running loose. Maggie goes to the door and wants out. I go to the door, and well, I'm thinking I open it up, and I look out here, and about halfway between their pen and the barn stands a skunk.
I'm sorry.
And Maggie is.
Oh,
The skunk rolls
wow.
around, raises its tail, and it's jumping up and down. It's doing
my
everything to
God.
tell her I can spray you and make things life bad.
Sure.
And I'm trying to call her off.
She won't do it.
She won't break contact.
Wow.
Marilyn called Louis, and he went right in the house for her.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
And I'm thinking we're going to be weaning puppies tonight because she is not coming in the house after
No.
she gets sprayed.
Yeah.
Marilyn yelled, "It's supper time." She whirled around and came running.
Oh, thank God for that
Yeah,
phrase.
it was around the north side of that one building and was gone.
The one thing that could avert them is food.
Yes.
Yeah.
He still takes his first opportunity to. Now he's interested.
Yeah, he
Now
is.
that I've made an introduction.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure,
And he's gotten a treat.
sure, yeah,
On
yeah.
his back.
He says there might be
And look at
more.
Limey. He's Limey really wants you. That's what attracts me to the most. He just wants to be held. He wants to be cuddled.
Yeah.
And we're really that way with Charlie.
Oh, are you?
We cuddle him in the couch and whatever. It just
He's gotten more cuddly as he's gotten older.
think
He's
he'll
9 years old
yeah.
now.
yeah.
But he's always had kind of like some kind of cat tendencies where he doesn't really want to be, he certainly doesn't want to be enveloped. you know.
Right,
But
right.
wants to lay there.
But he'll make a point of laying against you.
Yeah.
You'll be on the bed or whatever,
Yeah.
and then he'll just,
Yeah.
flop,
Yep.
down against you.
Yeah, Tim's sister and husband bought one of the puppies from last year. They named it Pippet. And when she comes up, she knows she can be on the furniture. Our dogs aren't allowed on the furniture.
Oh, they're not.
She knows she is, yeah.
We've got a recliner in there that
That's
Maggie's
well, it's
allowed
actually
in.
Oh,
Maggie's
wow.
recliner.
Yeah.
But so they decided that they're going to. When Tim's mom passed away, they got a leather recliner that's upstairs. They're going to bring it downstairs, put it by the window, so make it a Pippet chair.
Yeah. Because Maggie would come over and she'll look at you and she'll go over and sit down by her recliner.
Yeah.
And that means I'm ready for you to sit. I'm ready to sit in your lap in my chair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that's one of the real endearing things. Like even with Charlie, he will ask to be called.
Yeah.
He'll sit across
Yeah.
from you and say,
Yeah.
"You're gonna,
Oh,
you're gonna call me," and that just,
right,
oh
right.
my
Like,
God,
hurry
that just
up.
Yeah.
breaks your heart when
Nice.
Yes.
they do that.
Yeah.
So is this,
It's between Limey and the red one
Yeah.
in
between
terms of
Limey and the red one?
yeah, the one you're pitting now.
If you want, yeah.
If you want snugglers.
Yeah.
Snugglers and not afraid.
Not
Yeah.
afraid. Yeah, you don't seem to be afraid. I guess does that mean you've earned a treat? I don't know. I don't know if you have though. Here,
Hi there. Oh,
what I have. It's here.
Yeah,
You
the guy
still
in
follow
Florida
it?
is a stay-at-home lawyer, so he was there all the time to work with his dog, which is nice.
That's what I was. I was a staff lawyer, public defender.
Oh, you
for
were, okay,
30 years, and
Wow.
then
okay.
I took my pension and then opened a private practice.
Nice.
But I worked on post-conviction and
Okay.
appeal matters.
Oh.
So I would go to court, a few times a month.
Uh-huh.
I started to take some trial appointments because some of my friends who had gone to law school with me, who became judges, started
Oh.
appointing me at the county expense. So it got me over to the courthouse and it was fun. But
Yeah.
I had a lot of time in the office, and I was in this really laid-back office building just up the street from our condo, and so I could take Charlie in with me.
Oh, how
And,
nice.
yeah, and then he learned the route. He knew that the mail carrier always brought treats. An office neighbor opposite the elevator, and I had to retire for medical reasons a couple of years ago. But then they just shifted a lot of my stuff. Chewy did from the office to a storage room nearby.
Oh, okay.
And so
In the same building.
yeah,
Oh,
it's the
okay.
same place. And with Charlie there, he remembers that office. It's been a year. It's like, is that where I get my, I had to get my
Yeah,
treat, the banks, the hardware stores.
Oh, we had another rescue dog. She's what, 10 now? 10?
Yeah.
Tim's sister took her. And that dog, they live in Arkansas, and when they come up, she knows where the exit is to Independence. She just goes bonkers and starts licking the windows, and
And
we're
when they
almost
tur-
there. We're almost to the country retreat.
Yeah. And when they turn on the gravel road, you
Yeah.
better get
then
there
it's
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, when the speed varies,
yeah.
it's like, okay,
They know,
something's
know,
gonna
yeah.
happen.
Ooh, that toy's interesting.
I've been in the
Yeah,
car for 8
she'll ride in
hours.
that van, she'll ride in the van for 8.5, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
gotta get ready for Mr.
Good.
Red
As soon as she
for-
gets
What
here,
a
she's
friend I have.
Okay. Yeah.
She just,
What a friend
you're
I
just-
have.
I like this guy in the black collar, though. He's waiting. He's waiting, but he doesn't. You don't miss much, do you? You don't miss
When I
anything,
feed
you
them,
know.
I
Number
put
5
a
gets
couple on the
treat.
counter at
Everybody got a
one
treat.
time, so they each eat
Uh-huh.
their own amount.
I see.
And he's the one that always sits off to the side and waits.
Wow.
So I'll always pick him up, put him in line
Mm.
closer
This
to the
guy?
front. Yeah.
Yeah. More
But
stand
they've
out.
always all taught themselves to sit and wait for
last
their
year,
meal.
it was,
Oh.
everybody's jumping.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
This year, they all just plunk their little bottoms down and
A
sit there
whole different litter,
and don't even
different
bark. They
temperament.
just sit there and they know they're gonna get fed
Yeah.
and they're content.
Nice.
Are there any that you think like prefer their brothers and sisters to people? Or are they all kind of equal? It's hard at this age, I
Yeah,
think.
it's hard. They change
Yeah.
daily, it seems like.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Sure.
they're all very people oriented. We've got a neighbor lady up the road here a little ways. She calls about once a week and says, "I need puppy time." She comes down and plays with them for an hour, an hour and a half.
She and her husband, it's funny because her husband won't pick one up, but you look down and the puppies are sleeping on his feet.
Yeah.
You don't want us, we want you.
Aw.
Yeah, and then there's a family across the river to the east that
Oh yeah, she
make it
brings,
over.
yeah.
And
We told her, we told the kids if they sold one, they got a commission.
Oh.
So the niece, when she went home, said, if I get one, does that still mean I get a commission?
if I sell it, will I buy it?
Discount maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. I do like him. I mean,
Yeah,
I
oh,
like
they're
him.
all likable. Oh my God. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
you
You know,
can't.
he's just
I'm
kinda-
glad it's your
it's like-
problem and not mine.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
I'm gonna keep my own place here,
Yes,
but
yes.
look at
I do
him.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how
Well,
He's chill.
he's
Take
like,
a- take a
but
look at
it's
Dad.
also like
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
kids are in there,
he most
right?
resembles the father in terms
Look
of
at
attitude.
Dad, just laying there, look at me.
you think this
Look
guy
at me.
resembles the father the most?
In terms of attitude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe for getting along with Charlie, that would be a choice. He's the beefiest.
Yeah.
one, too. So
See,
you're
which-
right.
what's
He
the-
doesn't.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Sherman is the beefiest one. No.
Hard to tell.
I don't, is that Sherman or Black?
That has a
That's
tan.
black.
Tan, okay,
Oh, that's
Sherman.
black. Oh, I said
that's-
Sherman,
which one?
but
Sherman's
yeah, no, I
tan.
meant black. Black.
Okay,
With
Black,
the black
yeah.
collar? Okay.
I think, let's see, one of the females and Sherman are the biggest. They were 8 pounds on Monday, but he was up there. We have the weights in the house.
Oh,
You
okay.
can check it out.
He was.
And look at Red here coming
Yeah,
up from
yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Whether
have
or
in your
not-
pocket,
Yeah.
buddy?
Yeah, yeah. But the black collar, he was homed in on my. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, that's Tank. Sherman.
That's sure.
But
That's
he was
Sherman.
homed in on my pocket.
Oh,
Oh.
here's
He
a
was,
nose.
and he had his little.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Aren't I cute?
That's
Yeah.
where I'm gonna
Yeah.
go, and I'm ready for my next.
Yeah, it is interesting because he's very laid back, which we are as well. We're not like we're not hiking through the woods every day. So
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I mean, ultimately,
Oh my
it's just
God.
just close your eyes and just pick one.
Well,
Yeah.
like this is horrible, but a friend of ours said, write each man's name on a list,
Oh.
throw it in a bag, shake it up, draw one. It doesn't matter who you get; they're all the same.
Oh.
She's divorced. She's divorced.
But that's a litter that has been kept equalized,
Yeah.
from in terms of like
Yeah.
taking out if you
Yeah.
had anything like a fading puppy.
Or even just a runt of the litter. I
If
mean,
you don't
it goes
have a
it goes to your
do.
testament how
Oh, you
Yeah,
do.
how
we
you
did, yeah.
focus on our.
Under?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Actually, there were two about the same
Both
spit. The one with
females.
the pink collar, you'll see her when we go
Oh,
in.
they're both females. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
they're both
Okay.
females. But
Okay.
she was almost lethargic one day.
Oh.
And
Yeah. We just made a
I made
point.
sure that whenever Maggie jumped in a recliner, I went and got her and put her on so she could nurse with nobody fighting her off. And
Mhm.
Which litter is this for Maggie? Is it
Second one.
Second.
Oh, second litter.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And how did her first batch?
they were great, except we have mulberry trees.
Oh.
And the puppies
you
had,
said they got-
yeah, the
yeah.
puppies had diarrhea, and I said, "What are they
Ooh.
getting into?"
Mm-hmm.
And one day
figured
they
it
were out
out.
here snacking on something on the ground. I said, "Tim, what are they eating?" He goes, "Oh, they're eating mulberries." Oh,
Well,
light
that much
bulb
fresh
went on.
fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
a
look
lot
at
of them
them,
on
how
the
they're
diarrhea.
all now relaxed.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
He was the leader in the napping department. But I wonder if maybe he's had a bit of a growth spurt that he's having to sleep off. Maybe
They haven't had much sleep today.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
because Paul was here for a couple hours. And
Yeah.
Oh, Paul was here
Oh.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wish
he
we
came
Oh,
in
we
at
would have
9
missed.
o'clock.
I just
Yeah.
missed them.
They're fine people, and thank
Yeah.
goodness for people like that. To
Oh,
keep the breed flourishing,
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
We heard his name through Joan Meester
Yep.
numerous times, and
Yep.
and when he called and
We
he
didn't
said,
even think about it. Yeah.
yeah, this is Paul Morrison from Michigan. He said, I see that you have puppies available. Has anybody spoke for female? I said, no, you're the first call. He
Yeah,
says,
so he was-
put me down for pick of the litter on the females.
Then we get his check and find out he's from Little Brownies,
Yeah,
Kansas. And
Yeah.
up until then, we didn't know he
Yeah.
was from Little Brownies.
yeah,
Yeah.
no clue.
We just hadn't put 2 and 2 together.
yeah, we've met a couple in Milwaukee. There's a little guy named Trek. Was just we were having Charlie sit. We met him at like a street fair up just up from our house, like a music thing. They close off, you know, like a block party.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
they came up to us because they spotted Charlie.
Oh,
and
sure.
Trek was like 12 weeks or something.
Oh.
And I had treats and offered one to given one to Charlie to sit, and then I was going to give one to Trek, but Trek just followed suit. Sat
Really?
Just like,
Oh.
just like Trek
Look,
did.
of all the puppies,
Or just
look
like
who's
Charlie.
look who's up and focused on you.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
he's listening.
He's
Look at
listening to
that.
you.
See? Don't you want that? Look at that.
Well, what do you want? Have you outlasted the others?
See?
You know what?
I
You
think
know
that's
what
the
you've
ultimate
done?
test, Randy. See what
Huh?
happened? See?
Is that a sign?
That's a sign.
Is that a sign? And he's got a green collar and Irish name, maybe
Irish.
Bailey. He wants Bailey. So, hey, Greenie,
You
green
won't hold it
person.
against me.
Oh, did you give up on me? You know what? I only had 2 treats left. And
Oh,
one in
look,
car.
the other one is looking at you too. The one,
Oh yeah, the tank or the Sherman. I can't-
the one that's facing right at
Facing
you.
toward you,
Yeah, isn't
right?
that Sherman?
Nope.
No, you're pointing at the wrong one.
right closest
The one
to you.
closest
That
to you.
one,
Pointing
yeah.
at me.
Yeah.
Well, they're both kind of pointing at me.
Yeah. We had a family from Cedar Rapids that had pick of the females last year, and they came up early and picked one out. Then they came up a couple weeks later, and the boy says, I don't want her. She didn't